Okay, we're back. We are still dealing with Okawaru Wrath, but oddly enough, it's almost over. Just with Crypts. So, shouldn't have much of depths to deal with while Wrathed. A bit surprising since since the experience in Crypts is not usually that impressive. I guess we'll just fight on the staircase. The plan was to go in here, but really we just made this worse. Anyway, even without all these, even though we're lacking certain resistances, I think that we'll be able to tab through, depths pretty easily. What I'm particularly happy that I have is Arlek. Arlek combined with RF is really all you really badly want to have when it comes to Zot. Man, that Earth Mage is really messing up my plans here. Oh, right. We have no more clouds. Or we can't use clouds because of... Zen. I really like having Blink to deal with this kind of wrath. I mean, as you can see, it's quite helpful. Wow, we really want this thing dead. But we lack RC, so we probably ought to stay far away. It is rather annoying when you don't have any... when you don't have a single pip of a resistance like RC, because, you know, on one hand, you really have to, you don't have to deal with cold that often, but on the other hand, when you do have to deal with it, it makes rather mundane things into a danger. Like Frost Giants and Ice Dragons are not that big of a deal at high level, but suddenly they're a thing that can do really decent damage to you, even at level 27, if you don't have any RC at all. Honestly, I'm tempted to wear this IDA. Let me just see what exactly it does to my AC. So there's 3, 4, 5 enchant armor scrolls. 30 AC, 12 EV. So we could have the same AC. And if I wear the barding of RF, we end up with... yeah. Okay, we'll do that. just a quick run here. Don't have to fight this stuff. See, now we're RF++ and RC++. And we may find some more enchant armor, so... I wanted to just leave this Wrath stuff behind, but kinda had to fight through it to get to this enchant armor. It's a rare game when I wear IDA in the end game, but here we are. Anyway, let's keep going. Might as well memorize a couple decent spells. Probably won't be using them. Caustic Strikes are no big deal when they're by themselves and you're using a bow. Hey, Okawaru's mollified. Pretty cool stuff. I may even try to dive the rest of the floors. Finish out. Wow, we're still only on depths 1. I don't know why I thought I was on depths 2. That's okay. We'll just tab through this, finish out this floor, see if we can't dive the others. Well, there's a hatch. Not quite what we're looking for here. Can't exactly dig through this, can we? Okay, let's dig through this grate. Tabbing by Susan is easy enough at this point in the game. He must have had that umber ring. How nice of Zen to warn me about these foul shapeshifters, as he calls them. Actually, a useful warning since they can turn into floating eyes. This is a cute little maze, but it doesn't seem to have any downstairs in it, which is a little annoying. There's a downstairs. I feel like I should probably just clear these floors out if they're going to be like this. I was rather hoping for some downstairs right next to the upstairs, you know, really convenient. And there may be some, I just haven't seen them yet. I don't need anything else from that store. Oh, I can drop the Centaur barding. Okay, this is a little bit closer. Wow. Well, we already have our poise, so let's go back to wearing gloves of strength. Anyway, let's clear this section of this floor. I don't know why I'm even remotely concerned about the orb run. I mean, I am worshipping Zen, so that makes things rather easy, but I may as well clear a path. A quick path. If I'm gonna have cleared the floor beneath this. Alright. Down to depths 4. Get an ambush. I have to magic map here, because I knew there was one of these hidden things somewhere, but no way of knowing where. The game just really wants me to clear these floors, I guess. Scroll of Blinking. Enchant Armor. Haste and Teleport. Very good. And Magic. I guess I could take off this Scarf, but we have so much in the way of magic. And I have magic healing potions, or potions of magic rather. So even if somehow I ran out of magic, I could still just use that and then use Sanctuary. So I think I like having an extra 50 hit points by way of Spirit Shield. So I think a while back I said I was gonna, like probably in the first video where I found that scarf, I said when I swap to Zen, I'm gonna stop wearing this. But I think it's okay if I don't. Considering the amount of mana I have. Interesting longbow, certainly inferior to what we're working with now. Okay. This is good. Here's the entrance to Zot straight away. Dig a little tunnel here. Oh wow. I was fighting this makeshift kill hole. Okay, that thing's wrecking me. Probably should be wearing our core. Why don't we do that real quick? Maybe lightning rod to guarantee these things take damage. Down they go. A bit dangerous. .33 curing. Wow. Guess I don't need to worry about getting this rot off. You know what? I'm gonna just gonna block this stuff off. That's just so I can auto-explore the part of the level I care about without having to micromanage where it is I'm walking. Alright, into Zot we go. we're slow, let's definitely fight that by itself. I will blink, and I'll fight in a hallway. Getting blinked around is no fun, but thankfully it's not really causing me problems. Hey, Invocation's maxed out. We'll just train defenses for the rest of the game. And Evocations, why not? These Draconians can be a big deal. I am a little bit concerned when I see things like Annihilators right next to me, since that's LCS for lots of damage potentially. Very easy to underestimate Draconian packs, I think, because most of the time they sit around doing basically nothing, but sometimes they decide to do some really nasty things. I mean, when you've got threats like Hellfire... man, what happened here? I guess something must have teleported me. I don't know at what point. I should have seen a flash. Hold on, I'm a little confused because I didn't think that the Draconian Shifters have teleport other. So how is it? I guess maybe I got blinked? It's very much at the edge of my sight range, I suppose, so I guess it could be that. Oh, did he have... okay. It was a short sort of distortion is why. I thought that was the message for teleport. I was like, what happened? It's good to understand what's going on. That's another reason why you need to watch out for these guys. I mean, assuming you care about distortion, which you should. Not so much for the abyssing ability of it, but the teleporting. Getting depositioned in here is a real issue. This guy's asking me about titles. I think that's from Robin Hood. Trying to take this a little bit slowly, but it turns out we can just tab Orbs of Fire. Okay, let's back away from this stuff. Lamp makes an excellent tool versus Moths of Wrath. Oh wait, let's fear this thing before it gets next to me. Slow. Alright, we'll fear again. I'm gonna lightning rod to kill this thing so I don't get berserked. Getting berserked would be a bad time, you know, since I'm using bows. Oh, hey, convenient. Elevator. We'll magic map here. Now, I'm going to fully explore Zot 4 and Zot 5. Zot 3 I'll skip. What is happening here? It's a Zot trap. I blundered into a Zot trap. Let's just get away from this thing. I can't begin to tell you how much I hate Zot traps. Alright, let's vitalize. Let's recite. And let's let this Feel of Floods do a little bit of work here. Ah, I'm slow. Vitalizing just for the damage, really, from the stat bonuses. If the moths ever get next to me, I will just spam Fear again. Not to worry about that. Let's dig. So we're only fighting one thing at once. And let's preemptively recharge the digging, because it's always good to have an active digging. Okay. We kill the Curse Toe. Anyway, yeah, I clear Zot 4 in case I need to do some stair dancing on Zot 5. Guess it's kind of hard to carry on a conversation with someone and commentate at the same time. Hey, we've got a Zot 5 ghost. This Zot 5 ghost is a Null Wanderer. I'm a little confused. Whoever was playing this made some misplays, I would assume, if these are the only spells that he has memorized. That's the second Zot trap we blunder into. Trying to keep this Lich reasonably far away. Yeah, why don't we reset this? It's one dead Lich, I guess. Ghost Moth is dead. Why don't we go up? Oh, jeez. This is a bad place to stair dance with this Zot trap. We'll clear this stuff out, but doesn't mean I'm going to stick around up here. What we're going to do is the usual thing where I explore a bit outside of the vault, since there's almost always teleporters in various places inside of, well, not just the orb chamber itself, but all around it, in the lungs, whatever. So this will let us clear that out slowly. I'm sure this is probably the 5th time I've explained this, but I try to gloss it over every time I get to Zot 5 because I think it's such a good strategy. Now that... What's happening? Oh, I'm confused. Derp. Yeah, now that things don't spawn after the floor has started, but instead spawn right as soon as you enter the floor, it makes sense to... My rule of thumb that I kind of invented for myself is, if I can auto-explore 5 times without seeing a single monster, then it's okay to go in. Otherwise... Wow, I'm going up. Otherwise I don't enter the actual chamber. Because this essentially lets us fight this stuff, but not all at once, and also I get to be near a staircase. Okay, this is what, 2? Guess it doesn't matter, we just ran into this guy. Oh boy, certainly don't want to be slowed near an ancient lich. Okay. Still running into stuff. 1, nope, not even 1. I'm trying to count off here for how many times I'm able to explore without running into a monster. Okay, that's 1. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, good. Now we'll go in and clean up the scraps, and hey, we hit a teleport trap. And that would be the reason why I do this. Okay, we imprison that guy, we vitalize. But yeah, I mean, imagine how much more stuff could have been in here. Right on top of me, like 10 things. 10 orbs of fire, 10 ancient liches, you know, whatever. Strong stuff that we don't want to fight all at once, and I could have been teleported into the center of it. Now, of course, that could still happen as you're wandering around the outside. You could run into a teleport trap. I mean, this doesn't guarantee that won't happen, but... wow, this is not great. This is Zot trap. Let's read Tele. So if I get teleport or if I get paralyzed, I at least teleport away. there we go. Yeah, fighting next to that Zot trap would have been a real bad choice. Okay. We have acquirement. I guess I'll just grab some armor. Plus 4 gloves. Sure, I'll take the AC. Alright. Alright, let's read Tella. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It went off. It won't always go off after 8. There's a little variability here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got the orb. Teleport is a good one. We'll enslave this dude. Probably shouldn't be fighting this thing. I mean, we are faster than this stuff. There's no particularly good reason for me to fight it. There's a good reason for me to put this guy in jail. I mean, really, if you're doing this, if you swap to Zen, or if you simply are worshipping Zen, the smart thing is to put a Panlord in jail as soon as you see it, because otherwise it might cast silence, it might do all kinds of nasty things. For these dudes, I'm actually going to Sanctuary. And I'm going to go ahead and donate. Just to make up for that. Wow, I should put him in jail. Slight misplay there. Nothing too bad. Whoa, there's a Panlord. Actually, hold on 1 second. Sorry about that, I had some food being delivered. I'm probably not going to bother to cut that out. So what is that, like 15 seconds? Yeah, but I had to go to the door and grab that. Anyway. Let's go over here. I'm going to use a couple heal wounds, since we've gotten hurt from the Panlords and whatnot. Okay, we've got some more issues here. Quite a lot of stuff, actually. None of it's really a huge deal except for the Panlord, so I'll tell you what. We imprison him. We simply walk away from the rest. This is why I say Zen is basically the orb run god. There's another Panlord. We'll walk away. Where's the exit? Am I on the exit? I'm on D1. Oh. It's that way. Alright. So we win. Alright, so... Sorry if I seemed a little distracted there. I had to grab my food at the door. But anyway, pretty eventful orb run. Would have been pretty nasty if I was worshipping anybody other than Zen. We got, like, what, 4 Panlords at least? But on Zen, you just put them in jail and you're good to go. Pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward run. We now have 18 consecutive wins, including the C-Fi. I think I'm going to do a Centaur caster next of some sort. Maybe like an Ice Elementalist, maybe a Fire Elementalist. I need to see which backgrounds I haven't done. Yeah, it looks like I need to do, as far as caster starts go, Necromancer. This guy would stop spamming my chat. Looks like I need to do... There are a few pure caster starts. Ice Elementalist, Venom Mage. I could always just go into those and then use a bow, although it might be more fun to do it as a... You know, actually play it as the caster. I think I'll do Ice Elementalist next. We'll see. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I also hope that I won't have to redo this Abyssal Night, but chances are I will if all the saves on JGR are in fact lost. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, I'm signing out.